Hello there, welcome back to Build with the Boys. We now have something new from Rokr. I'm really excited about this one. They've sent this to us for review. I've never built one of these before, which is weird because they do a lot of them, but this is a marble run. And this is the brand new Marble Spaceport marble run. Now, what makes this one unique is that you have two options with this one. You can either have it manual, so you can stick with your kind of traditional mechanism of a Rokr build, or you can have it electric. So if you want, you can put a USB charge through this, and you can have it just run perpetually. So it can just constantly be going. You don't have to wind this. It will constantly be going at the same speed, and it will just maintain. The other thing with this one as well is this one actually links to another marble run. So you can build two different marble runs. They will link together with a link set, and they will run together, which is remarkable. I'm really looking forward to doing this because, again, I love the movement on Rokr models. I love them. So to see all this is going to be very intricate to watch it all going, but I like the idea that you can just turn it on and let it go, because I have intentions of this going in my office and it just being able to run and run and run. I love that. But this is going to be fun. This is going to be really fun. I'm really looking forward to this one. So it's going to be good. I believe this one links to Marble Night City. But this is Marble Spaceport. Can't wait. They have sent me this for review for full clarity, but my opinions are that of my own. If I like this, I'll tell you if I like it. If I don't like it, I'll tell you I don't like it. But we'll see. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through a couple of stages each time, and then we'll check in and see where we are and how we're going with the build. If I come across anything that's particularly tricky, I'll show you that as well, because it should help if you're building one yourself. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to crack this one open. We're looking at what comes inside the box. You get an idea of exactly what comes in there. But without further ado, let's get this one open. Let's get this one built. If you haven't yet, please remember to like and subscribe. That helps our channel massively, and we do appreciate your help. But let's get this box open. Let's see what's inside. I'm excited to get going. Immediately, I mean, with Rokr as well, you always know its quality. The packaging is always so nice. The artwork is always so well done. It looks and feels quality. Let's see what we get inside our box. And this is a fairly loaded box. But we have, of course, our instructions. We're going to need those. It's a decent sized book. We have our boards. Now, all the Rokr models come on boards. There's a lot of boards. Wow, this is going to take a while, this one. So all of these boards have got all our parts on them, as you can see here. We're going to pop these one out to build it together. But this one looks intricate, so it's going to be fun. We then have our other aspects here. So we have what I imagine what is going to build the spaceport. We have some clear elements there. We have these here. No idea what those are at this stage, but they look like they're going to make some sort of Archimedes screw, I think. We have, what's this we have over here? No idea yet, but we'll find out. We've got a motor here as well, so that will be the electric motor. And you don't have to, like I said, you don't have to install the electric motor. You can have this hand cranked if you want to. If you want to keep traditional Rokr, you can. We have metal elements there. We have more elements. That's decorative element. Screws, ball bearings. Even more ball bearings, a lot of the plastic washers. We have the tools that we need. This is good as well. So all the tools you would need to build this, you get with this. So you don't have to worry about buying tools or anything like that. More screws and nuts and bolts. Let's get this one open and let's start building this one. We'll take a quick look at the instructions. We'll see what we need to do, and we'll get going. So if you look at the instructions, I get a lot of questions sent to me about what is P8, what is P6, what's this part, what's this part. Well, it tells you. I mean, in the front of your instructions, you've got your full inventory there of exactly what you should have. So this tells you what's in the bag. So bag 1, bag 3, bag 2, bag 4. So again, if you're looking for a specific part, they will be in the bags. And again, the bags are labelled. So you can see that bag 3. We can go to bag 3, tells us exactly what's in bag 3. That's where your parts are. So don't take the stuff out of the bags, leave it in the bags. And you're about to find these parts easy. You know, you don't go hunting for these, you're about to find them. They also tell you the size of the the metal rods and the dowels, so you know exactly where they are. And typically on the page, there will be a 1-for-1 scale. So you can measure the part against the page to make sure you are using the right one. Here we go, you can see here. So this one's showing me we need a 35mm rod for this one. You can literally take the rod and it will match the size of this. So you know you've got the right rod because it will match this picture. But this is what we're doing. So building the base first naturally with this one. We're going to need a base. So what I'm going to do is these typically break down into sections. So you can see them on section 1 here. Where does section 2 begin? Section 2, section 2, section 2. Right, that's all section 1 is. Section 2 is here. And then we move on to section 3, section 4, as you can see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go by section. We're checking after each section, and I can sort of say, look, watch out for this if that's a bit tricky. But that's what we're going to do. We'll put it all together. And then hopefully by the end of this one, we'll have a beautiful marble run. Now, for full clarity, I am going electric. I've decided I want the electric version of this. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. But let's get going. This is stage 1 complete, and it's nice and simple. The reason I'm showing you is to give you an idea of scale. So you get an idea of how big the footprint of this is. Here's the Pepsi can scale here. That gives you an idea. This is going to be the full footprint of the build. It's not going to get any bigger than that. So we know now that's the space you're going to need for this, what it's going to take up. But nice and simple. So we have this piece of trim that goes all the way around the outside. It's very lovely silver effect. We make what look like screws that hold these in. You can see they have the footers underneath them there. So it gives it a little elevation. But this is our base panel. So in stage 2, we're going to start adding bits to the base panel, making little contraptions and mechanisms and whatnot. So we're going to get stage 2 done, then we'll check back in, we'll take a look. Here's stage 2 complete. We've started with the mechanism. You can see we used our first of the acrylic elements here. You see the hole where the balls are going to drop through. We've added our first sort of cradle here. No idea how all this is going to work, but I can't wait to see. But that's how we've started. So yeah, we're getting into it now. Now I will say this is a godsend. So you do get tools on the board. So you make this tool here, and you can see it shows you exactly how far down the rod's got to go. Now it is as simple as putting in. If I can just grab one, taking these little spacers, you drop them into the one you need to go into. So that drops in there. You just push your rod through. You then use one of your other tools, you see you got here, just push the rod through, and then the space will be exactly the distance you need it to be. Now it'll give you also A and B to push down. C we're going to use. It's a clever thing. It's a very clever thing. It's a godsend. This is the same. So this spot here, you can put a washer in there and push it down onto the dowels. Very handy, very useful. We got these snips as well. So when you're removing the acrylic elements from the board, you can snip them out with these. They're almost like nail cutters, but you can snip them out if you don't have sprue cutters as such. But you get it as close to the piece as possible, shave it off, and then with the lighter sandpaper they give you, you just file down the any overhang you've got on it. Looking lovely so far. Let's move on to stage 3. So here we have stage 3 complete. Nice and simple. We've made these gears here. But when add to the first part that we made, so we've now got this movement going on. And there we are. Now I believe in the next one we're making what is the manual handle. So even though we're not going to go manual on this one, we're still going to make it so you can turn it manual. So we can switch between the two. Let's get that done. So this is stage 4. Now we've not actually attached this to the board yet, but this is it looks really complicated. So there's a lot of gears going on with this. But it's not. It's literally stacking parts up, as you can see. You just stack the gears. Now you can see I have waxed the hell out of my gears. I cannot stress that enough. The amount of messages I get of, why are my gears turning? Why is this stiff? Did you wax your gears? No. That'll be why. I'll keep saying it, people. Wax your gears. Make sure you wax all your moving parts and you won't have those problems. But that is stage 4 complete. Now stage 5, we're building the main tower of this thing. So there's a tower that's going to carry the balls to the top. And you can see we're going to be doing them 6 times. There's 6 little, almost like carousel like Ferris wheel carriages. They're going to carry the balls to the top. So we're going to build those 6 of those, and then we're going to build the actual tower itself. So let's get that done. Here is up to stage number 5 complete. And wowee, what a difference. So we've got the tower mechanism in place. Now I have tested this. They ask you to test it with 2 ball bearings. Basically what they do is they will travel up these. Now there are ball bearings inside these to counterweight them. So they basically step up. They step up all the way up to the top, and then they drop out of this hole just here. Now eventually we'll have more onto this to ramp it around, but those are the 2 balls I used. They do travel up to the top, so it works. So we test them. So when you come to test this, you put 2 balls in here, rotate it around, and then 1 ball blocks the other one from going through, and then up they go and off they go. It's working smooth, it's working lovely, so I'm happy with that. And that, it's time for me to call it a night, because it's late here, and I've really enjoyed building this so far. But for you, it will be a flash of an eye. For me, it'll be 12 hours later. Let's crack on with stage 6. So we now have stages 8 and 9 complete. So we've installed this this wheel here. This is genius. It uses a ball bearing in there to work as a return. So as you can see, if we turn it this way, the counterweight returns it back to where it needs to go. Clever thing. This holds it all in place. I mean, the balls are going to drop out here, I assume into here, but we'll see. But it's looking lovely. We're really getting there now. This is the contrast of these greys against the natural wood looks beautiful. This one's special, man. This one's going to look really good. Let's move on to stage 9. Stage 9 was a big one. We did a lot. So we've added this section here. We've added this whole unit here. And again, this has got ball bearings in it, so it works as a counterweight. So it will always return to its position. We added this part here. I don't know what all of this stuff does. We have this base part here where our kind of Archimedes screw is going to go. We created this piece over here that's slotted in. We put little ramps in as well, so things will start feeding to other areas of the maze. It's looking great. It's looking really good. I'm so impressed by it. This is pretty much it. So turning wise, this is it. The balls are going to move everything else. So the weight of the balls is going to move everything else, trigger everything else. But actual gears, this is it. I mean, once you've got this part done, everything else is going to be like a coaster. So more like a marble roller coaster than a marble maze, marble run. But I'm looking forward to seeing this go. I really hope it goes smooth. But I can't wait to see. And the sound as well. There's something about the sound of those little ball bearings clacking around. I think is very strangely soothing. And to be able to have this powered and it just run and run and run. Can't wait. Moving on to stage 10, we are building what's essentially the Archimedes screw. That's what we're doing. That's the plastic section that's going to feed up here. Looking forward to it. Completely wrong. It's not an Archimedes screw. It's just going to work like a helter-skelter where a ball can run all the way down to the bottom. Now, I will say this. The first thing I've come across I didn't like is there is a plastic that surrounds this. Getting it on and getting it to stay on, bloody nightmare. That's not the best design on that. That really isn't. You kind of it's a bit of squeeze and hope. I'm expecting it to pop off. I hope it doesn't, but if it does, it does. But yeah, putting this on, not fun. Because once it's on, you then got to push it in and clip it in there and hold it secure, and it kept popping out. So that was, it's what it was. But look, we're coming along nice now. We've got whatever this element is here, and then a few other pieces, and then I think we're going to be done. So here is the marble spaceport complete. So there was a lot to do at the end. But it's all come together rather lovely. Now, I say complete. This is on manual mode. So at the moment, this is still hand crank to make this operate. We have these extra pieces here and a motor, so we can make this electrical. And that is exactly what I'm going to do. But if you want it manual, if you want traditional, you got it. That's it. That works as traditional. I'm not going to start winding it yet because I want to do it on the electrics. So we are going to keep going, and we're going to build the electric motor for this and install that, which I believe is going to go here. And I'm going to do that now. Okay, so we're all done. I've built the motor. I've put the motor on the back. It's loosely connected at the moment. I'm going to push it so it goes. Hopefully this goes. Hopefully this works. I don't know. I've not seen it run. I hope it runs. I hope it works. Let's have a look. It's definitely running. It's doing something. Oh, here we go. Oh my god, it works. It really works. Excellent. And now I don't know where to look. There's so much going on with this. It's hard to see which one to focus on. An absolute joy. The electrics work beautifully. This is really good. This was so much fun. And I want more. Got the bug for the marble runs now. This is gorgeous. This is beautiful. It's so much fun. Let's have a chat. That one was so much fun to build. I really like the finished product as well. I could listen to that clack and watch those balls skirt around there for hours. They're really good. The electrics I'm very impressed with because there's no big sort of motor noise. I was worried that we get sort of a drowning or squealing motor. We haven't got that. It's so smooth. It's so smooth. You can just see that handle spinning as well. So you don't lose any of that. It looks gorgeous. I'm so happy with it. I'm really happy with it. I think that was so much fun to build. And it really went together quite, you can't really see what's happening with it. As you're putting it together, I'm thinking, how's that ever going to work? And you can't see where the ramp is. And then all of a sudden you think, okay. And even when it was done, I'm looking at it thinking, I don't see how that works. And it's not until you see the balls rolling through it that you see how the counterweights and whatnot open up different tracks and different routes. And it's a joy to watch. It's an absolute joy to watch. What fun. Really good. Now, this will link to Night City. So there is another marble run they do called Night City. And you can link this one to Night City. So the two will link together and you can fully automate the whole thing. So the battery pack of this one will power Night City. There is a large fan belt that will basically attach between the two models and drive Night City as well, so both will run at the same time. There's then an additional ramp that joins them both together, so the balls will actually flow through both of them, which is incredible. I don't know how that happens. I believe there is an accessory kit. Now, before you ask me where's the accessory kit, I don't know. I couldn't tell you, but I believe there is an accessory kit coming from Rokr where you can link the two together. But what a beautiful thing. I think this is absolutely gorgeous. I really do. I'm very, very, very happy with this. I can't wait to show the kids. The kids are going to absolutely love this one. Even my wife, who's not really into these models, clocked me building this one's like, ooh, and I was like, I know. So, yeah, surprisingly, this is the first marble run I've built. And it won't be the last. I really enjoyed it, and I really like how that mechanism works, so it won't be the last. I will definitely get Night City to link onto this one. That's a given. Because to see the whole thing together and moving. Now, in the commercial that they've been showing, they do show lights at the bottom. I don't know if lights come with the accessory kit or not. I don't know. But we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and find out. I have asked the questions. When I've got an answer to that question, I will let you know what the answer is. I want to say a massive thank you to Rokr for sending this through for review. Very happy with it. You can get one of these for yourself. This is now live on Rokr's site. So I built this, started building this a while back. I finished this now because I didn't want to release it before it was available to you. So now it is available in Rokr's store. So you can go and get one as of right now. And I've put the link in the description down below. So if you want to get one of these for yourself, you can. It is now very live. What a beautiful, beautiful thing. I recommend it. I can't recommend it enough. One of my criticisms of it, I don't really have any. I mean, my personal criticism would be space. I mean, these are a big thing, so it's got a decent sized footprint. If I pick this up, so I can show you, get an idea of sort of size I'm talking about here. I mean, it's not small, you know. So but that's hardly. The ball's clattering. That's hardly a complaint. It's a complaint for me. It's an issue for me. It's a criticism for me for the simple reason I ain't got the space. But if you do, it's not an issue. So another one next to it. I mean, I'm gonna get Night City. I'm gonna have to figure out where they're gonna go. It's gonna take up a lot of real estate on your shelves. But other than that, man, this is a gorgeous thing. It's really nice. It's really, really nice. I don't really have any critique beyond that. I don't, because it went together really nice. Now I know. There's been issues in the past, so I've had bits snap on me. I didn't. If you do, though, Rokr have very good customer service. If you contact Rokr, they will send you out replacement pieces. So if you do break anything whilst you're building it, it's not like you've destroyed the model and that's the end of it. You know, they contact them, they will sort you out. But what a lovely thing. What a beautiful, beautiful thing. And I can't wait to show the kids. There's a big stupid smile on my face. It's gorgeous. It really is. I'm very, very impressed. But don't take my word for it. Get your own. Get your own. Try for yourself. For full clarity, this one's sent to me by Rokr. But if I didn't like it, I'd have told you I didn't like it. But that's not a problem because I really like this. I've been building Rokr models for years. You can see them behind me here. I've got everything. We've done live streams on the channel as well. You can see a couple more Rokr models are over there. I've got the carriage. We've got the guitar. I do live streams as well. We are going to be doing a live stream soon. A build along, so you can buy a model and build along with us. We did that with the guitar at Easter's. We did the electric guitar over Easter, but we will be doing another one, possibly the magic cello. I don't know yet. We're having a look at the options, but we are going to build another Rokr build on a live build, so you can join in with us and we all build at the same time, and it's a lot of fun. It really is. That is all for this one. Thank you for stopping by. If you have any questions, you can contact me at buildwiththeboys@outlook.com. If you haven't yet, please remember to like and subscribe. And in a world where you can be anything at all, just be nice. And I'll see you very, very soon for more from Build with the Boys. Take care, and I'll see you then.